Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a really beat up cell phone. It's a Motorola cell phone. It's a Moto E22i or E22. The exact model that you can see tattooed on the back here is an MC3EF. This applies for any XT2239-9. I'll leave that information on the bottom. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a step-by-step how we can remove the display and replace the display. And I can see that this one has a really horrible curvature on it, and let's hope that we can bend it back a little bit, straighten it up, because it is a little bit bended. Otherwise, once we put the new screen on, it might crack or it might not. So let's see, because I know the battery is right here, so we might be able to straighten up a little bit. So I'm going to take it on a step-by-step how you can remove it and how to replace it, and I'll leave the link for a replacement part for this one. I have a replacement part. Hopefully they shipped us with the right correct display. So here we got the new one. Always make sure the new one is the same, the camera hole, everything in the same place. All right, and this cable goes here from the bottom all the way up, and there's a secondary cable right in here. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna go over the tools I'll be using. Tool number one sheet of the workshop towel. You need a toothbrush. Use your new toothbrush to clean up the dust, debris. You need a screwdriver set. I'll be using an iFixit screwdriver set. I purchased myself the basic tool set. We're going to be using a Phillips 00. So you can either buy a 00 Phillips screwdriver or use this one. You need a good special glue for the screen. It's a B7000. You can buy this small one-time use. Or if you're going to be using it often, you can buy a bigger package. So I have this one-time use. I'll be using this one. And straight or curved tweezers. It's good to have. Plastic spatula and a metallic spatula. A metallic one, or you can just have a color, whichever you want. Now, very important tool I really like. Don't use this plastic guitar picks that they give you, opening to whatever they call them. I don't recommend them. I highly recommend you guys to grab a guitar pick. A metallic guitar picks are suitable to opening these types of services. So first thing first, we want to remove the first tray right in here, the SIM tray. So pop it out. This one is kind of beaten up. Even the SIM tray doesn't want to come out. So let's try a little longer with a needle, probably. There we go. So the regular SIM tray openers don't reach all the way in. So you might want to use a needle to bring it up. The SIM card comes out with it. All right, next we want to remove the back cover. Don't use a heat gun. People are like, oh, why don't you use a heat gun, heat it up a little bit? Don't do that. You can damage the camera lenses and decolorate the back or bend it, deform it with the heat. I highly recommend you 99% or 98% isopropylic alcohol is not conductive. Just spray all around on the bottom. Let the alcohol get in between the cover. And you want to poke the opening tool or guitar pick right in between the cover right in there. Just squeeze it in there. Once you're in there a little bit, you want to put an alcohol right on top of the guitar pick and let that thing direct the alcohol right underneath, and it comes out really, really soft and easy. You want to work yourself all around on the front, bottom. Whenever you see a lot of tension, that's when you want to apply the alcohol a little bit more. Just be, when I get to the camera, I'm going to apply a little more here. Oh, there we go. Work yourself all around in the corners. There's a little more in there, so I can just put my finger right in there. Lift it up. And it will come out. There's the adhesive. You want to remove the old adhesive all around here as much as you can. You're not obligated to remove all of it. And put that to one side. Remove the adhesive all around in here. There's screws that they can be covered with the adhesive and you don't see them. There's a screw in the corner in here under the adhesive. You need to expose that. I'm gonna put a little alcohol on here. I'm gonna use a metallic spatula to lift up this adhesive in the corner here. And we're gonna remove all the screws. There's a screw right under this white tape right in there. That's the warranty screw. So we're gonna remove all the screws, and all the screws are the same size and height. So don't worry about matching them. We start from the bottom and start removing all of the screws. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and supports the channel to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the commentary. I appreciate that. All right, now that we removed all the screws, just double check, make sure you haven't missed any. You want to remove this bezel. Put the opening tube between the bezel and the power in there. It has to go in there somewhere. I'm gonna start from inside here. Goes in the corner. It has to go right in there. There we go. There. Once I got it open, I'm gonna start from this corner. There. Now I got it in there. I'm gonna work myself in there. Just little twists and all around. Be careful with the fingerprint reader. Don't yank this part. With the buttons, you want to be gentle. On the top portion. Now, don't yank it because there's this connector. You want to put your finger at the back, or you can use a plastic spatula underneath. Just lift it up. It will snap out. Now we have the battery and the battery connector right over here. To this connector, use your finger or spatula to lift up this connector and put it to one side. There's a flex cable that we need to disconnect. It goes under the battery, which is this one over here. Okay. And this is the other connector. So we're gonna lift up this part too. There we go. Remove the speaker. All right. Now what we need to do first, we need to remove the battery. To remove the battery, we need to lift it up. We're gonna put an opening tool underneath a little bit. And I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm gonna spray a little alcohol. So I blend the adhesive underneath. It does take your time doing it. And once I got that one in there, I'm gonna use a metallic spatula, put it under and ply it open. Here we have it. The alcohol really helps to blend it out. Now we're gonna disconnect this top portion and pull this cable out just like that and loosen up this one. Now we're gonna remove the screen. To remove the screen, we can do the same thing that we did on the back cover. We're gonna start from the corner here, stick the opening tool right under the screen a little bit, and you wanna put an alcohol. And just work yourself, be careful. There we go, I'm just working myself up a little bit. We do need this bezel, so try to go over the bezel. Let me see if I can get under the bezel. Right there. And there we have it. So there's a tiny black bezel. Don't go under the bezel. You want to go over the bezel and bring it up. Put a lot of alcohol in there, but this is the alcohol is your best friend in here, and it will do the job for you. And there we have the old screen. You can just crash it to put it to one side. Now, there's a broken glasses still in here. We need to salvage this and remove them. Nothing on the bottom. You can use a metallic spatula. Just be careful with your fingers. You don't want to cut yourself. I'm gonna put a little bit in here, and I'm gonna remove these extra glasses in the corner. All right, just make sure that you clean it up really nicely. Use a Q-tip to clean up the lens so you don't have any debris marks on it. And the toothbrush comes handy to just clean up the rest. All right, now that it's cleaned up, I'm gonna check how can I bend this little back. Don't use a lot of force. I'm just gonna push it on the table and just a little bit for even pressure on the corners, not too much. Otherwise, you're gonna end up buying a new frame. And that's it. It already looks good. There we have it. Now what you need to do is to put the new screen right over. Before we put the new screen on, we're gonna clean up the workplace so you don't have any debris of the glasses, anything like that. So let's put this one in, new sheet. First, let's prepare this one. We're gonna remove this tape that comes at the back. We are gonna remove, let me get my sharp tweezers. Remove this tape on the back. So we need to, there we go. You don't need to remove this part. Just remove that and put it gently, evenly. And you want to tape it in there. And this one a little bit 90-degree, just like that. All right. Now we are gonna glue it in. So let's get my glue. If this glue actually has any, or it's dried up probably. This one is very dried up. So it's not working because it's dried out. Let me see if I have another one. So that's why I don't like they ship you this one and they get shipped dried out. So I have this one here. This one is a little better. So we're gonna put a tiny line all around. So take your time putting a tiny line on the bezel on the corners. Once you put enough in there, we're gonna put a little bit of dab in the corner on the plate. Little dab right in there. And we're gonna put a tiny line a little bit in the mid section. This one is drying up too, so or it maybe clogged up a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of line in there. Another line in there. In the corner left. Now that we have all the adhesive in there, you're gonna pass this cable right through here and make sure the secondary cable goes right in its place. And bring the screen down and set it down and make sure it's nicely in place. Now you want to put a face down on the board on a flat surface. First, we're gonna bring this cable. First, we're gonna attach it. Make sure it makes a nice tiny click. And then you want to start from the bottom. You want to bring it. And it will make a 90-degree bend right at the end, right in here. So don't start from there. You start from the bottom towards the up. Bend this bottom one to the connector. There we go. Now you want to grab that battery, put it on. And you want to put the connector right over and push it down. Once you're done with that, put the speaker first. Grab the connector in here. First, you want to put the digitizer jack in there. Be gentle with it. I'll try to do it this way. There we go. Now I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to push it down, and I'm going to push the corner, the side, the bottom, top, and you want to hear those tiny click sounds. Once you're done with that, all you need to do is to put the bottom screws all over the place. I'm going to fast forward this part. All right, now that we're done with this one, we're going to put a little more adhesive all around on the bottom casing. And we should be able to done, and we're going to connect it and make sure that it connects and it powers on or it starts charging. Grab the bottom cover, put it over, push down. Now you can put an elastic all around it, or you can just put a book on top on a flat surface, leave it there. Or you can, if you do this a lot and you want to have the proper tool, buy these clamps. These clamps will pinch them together and will keep the screen in place. Right, so I'll need few more clamps. We are going to connect the cable, charger, and we should get something reading out of it. So let's see if we get any signal. There we go. We got a Motorola logo and it starts charging. And this is how you can replace the display for your Motorola E22i or E22. As always, I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out. If you have any question or request, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.